My name is Kimberly Porter, and this is my persuasive speech. I have my audience members. And here are my note cards. Throughout history, people have been scared of advancements in communication and the ways that we gain information. Did you know that even the radio inventor feared his creation? Guglielmo Marconi intended his invention for ship communication, but feared it would add menace to the world. From phones to computers, streaming services to video games, technology is an inescapable part of our daily lives. Technology provides numerous benefits to our developed minds, but can provide negative effects for children. I think parents should limit their children to 2 hours of technology every day. As a teacher, I've seen what excessive technology can do to children's growth and their ability to retain information. First, I want to talk about the negative ramifications that technology can have on their cognitive development. Next, I want to discuss positive ways that us as parents and guardians can improve if we limit screens. Last, I want to show a real-world example of what can happen to our children if we don't provide guidance through this technologically advanced world. Excessive technological use can hinder areas of cognitive development. Screen time in young children is linked to their short attention spans, cognitive difficulties, and delayed language skills. According to a study published in journal PLOS ONE, children who are better able to regulate thoughts and emotions tend to show a lower degree addictive use of smartphones, tablets, etc. Their impact on their social skills is equally concerning. Children are moving away from face-to-face interactions and are relying more on digital communication. This incapacitates their ability to develop empathy, emotional regulation, understanding body language, and more skills that we as humans need to survive. Technology use is heavily linked in the uprise that we see in depression, anxiety, obesity, and sleep disorders in children. According to allforkids.org, research has found that 1 in 5 children ages 13 to 18 have or may develop a severe mental illness before they reach adulthood. Within this group, 11% are mood disorders, 10% are behavior or conduct disorders, and 8% are anxiety disorders. As teachers, I know that we see a lot of IEPs these days and more behavioral technicians coming in and out of classrooms. We're also seeing a rise in intellectual disabilities and behavioral problems in children. These problems are heavily associated with the amount of screen time that we allow our children every day. Now that I've talked about the negative ramifications technology can have, I want to discuss ways that caregivers can help limit those impacts. Limiting screen times can equal positive improvement in their physical and cognitive development. Parents have the power to boost positive development and protect their children from the harm in the technological world. Limiting screen time, encouraging active play, and creating tech-free rituals within your home are positive ways that you can get your children away from their screens. We want to do this so we can restore balance for our children and let them lead a happy, healthy life. According to the Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, their guidelines are, for children 2 to 5 years old, limit non-educational screen time to 1 hour per weekday and 3 hours on the weekends. I know that this is not realistic, but it's worth the effort. If we work together as parents, teachers, daycare providers, we can encourage all these positive things to impact their development. Now that I've discussed positive ways that we can influence our children in the technological world, I want to paint a picture of what can happen if we don't provide early intervention. Imagine a world. You have a 3-year-old. You work full-time. You're a single parent. So daycare is the only option. Your child's unable to read or write just because of how old they are. Sometimes they use their tablet for up to 6 hours a day. Comes time for preschool and you decide, okay, let's evaluate their development. Upon evaluation, you learn your child is struggling with their letters, their numbers, and their social skills. After you talk to their teacher, you learn that your child's drawing back socially and can't regulate their emotions and conflict issues with other children. Years later, your child is now an adult and has many outbursts due to emotional dysregulation. Your child struggles socially, they can't keep friends, and are quickly diagnosed with social anxiety. If we don't provide intervention early, our children won't know when is too much, and they won't be able to balance that in their life in the future. With this scenario in mind, I want to reel us back into the action that is needed so we can blossom our children's growth. To review, I discussed the negative ramifications that technology can have on our children's cognitive development. Then I reviewed ways that we as parents can help our children and boost their cognitive and physical development. And lastly, I portrayed a scenario in which our children can be negatively impacted by the technology in the future. Here's what I ask you to do today. Begin setting screen limits and encouraging active play in your children. Outside time, art activities, science experiments, or even reading books. If we continue to teach our children that there's an important balance between technology and the real world, we can hope they grow up in a world where technology doesn't control them, but rather enhances their lives. We must act now before it's too late. Thank you. Here are my notes. And here's my audience.